Alright. Well, Steam finally put Digital Fate on sale. My PlayStation, so I caved. And I got it. Just to see how bad this really is. And I get to go on a wonderful, joyful adventure of see how bad this is. So, I got a volcano packed. That's where you have to go. Delve into the misery.
These Ionians were able to temporarily stabilize the singularity. They prevented their planet from splitting until someone could help. I'm as surprised as you they've eluded us for so long, but this place is shrouded in dark matter. It could have cloaked the presence of sentient life from the outside. Ghost, did you find the source of the distress signals?
We've made contact with Lodi here in the settlement. He's offered to help us look into our invitation if we help the people here. He seems trustworthy, but his presence here feels very convenient.
Yeah, by the look of him, I'd say he's as out of place as we are.
Hello? This is Lodi. Ms. Ray said you received my distress call. Ms. Ray asked that I contact the little Sputnik to work with you both on next steps.
Sputnik?
Is there something I should call you? Apart from Guardians, of course.
This is the Guardian. You can call them Guardian, thank you. I am called Ghost.
Pleasure to be working with you, Mr. Ghost. The Ionians are in less dire straits now, but if anything triggers the singularity, we risk losing the planetoid. Between a black hole on one side and the Archon on the other, the locals had no choice but to seal their settlement. They've been trying to track down that capsule you picked up for ages. Head to the big mechanism at the center of the village. The Ionians call it the Altar of Relativity.
Guardian, the trail we followed here to this planetoid is the strongest through that mechanism.
The singularity must be beyond there. Contained thanks to the Ionians. If Drifter's right, the source of our invitation and the source of the singularity are one and the same. I think the Nine are here. Keep this to yourselves for the moment. Our top priority is stabilizing this planetoid, unless the Nine plan to interfere.
Lodi, we're at the altar.
Mr. Ghost, this is Lodi. Excellent. Go ahead and drink the contents.
Drink?
No, that can't be right. You do not. Pour the contents into the mechanism. Hold on, I was provided a diagram. I am so sorry. Ionian verbs change based on the size and shape of the container. I'm still getting a hang of the beverage cutoff. It seems to be somewhere around 2 liters. Anyways, the canister contents need to get poured into the mechanism, and all you need to do is drop it in.
What now? Seriously, do what now? Do what now? Oh, Rio. Do what now? Why is this I won't burn. Must bring your box. That. Seriously? Do what now? Anybody give us a... Okay, right? I can't do anything. Oh, yeah, man. What the fuck? Fuck, I'm not.
Guardian? Mr. Ghost? Allow me to introduce you to Dean Rebecca, leader of the Ionians.
Dean Rebecca. I've never heard the name Dean. It's beautiful.
Well, the Ionians use a sort of academic hierarchy from what I can tell. And wait, you've never heard the title Dean before?
No. Is it an Ionian name?
No, they use it as a mark of high status here. Oh, and so you know, they haven't seen other humans in centuries. Be patient with them. Our presence here is tremendously significant.
Why did you do it?
Translating what I can, the Dean's honored to encounter the first new humans in centuries.
So are they humans
She
or are
says
they actually entirely
the Ionians' deity, the thing they call the holy anomaly, is on the other side of the altar, threatened by the singularity. The capsule we put into the altar stabilizes rings of the lock to keep the singularity contained. It's a collection of dark matter she called a strangelet. You'll need to get through the lock if you want to find out what's on the other side. We'll need your muscle, Guardian.
Ooh, that one. Ooh.
send a small blocker to the other side, guys. Let's do it. Yeah, send a small blocker outside. Yeah. Come here, fuckers. Give me a mouse, brother.
So Lodi, tell me more about how you got here. The more we know, the better chance we can find a solution.
All I know is I woke up here 4 weeks ago in a singed suit. I don't remember how I got here. I know I'm from Earth. I remember my family, but not much else.
That sounds like how a light bearer would wake up, but you don't have a ghost.
No, I'm alive. I mean, you probably know more about this place than I do. But I do remember hearing Guardians have a complicated relationship with memory. Is there any truth to that?
That's a fairly common question. Guardians forget who we were before our first resurrection. We forget in exchange for the light.
Shame. Feels cruel.
What the fuck is those at? What the fuck is that? I don't want it. I don't do it. Back to green,
Drifter, you brought them my message, capsized. Find my frequency. I'm not Neon.
No way. Orin. Neon. Orin, what happened to you? I thought you were locked in as the Nine's errand runner. You were gone.
Yes, but my memory is a mess. It's all vetiver. Oh, damn it. Rig transponder. You can pinpoint my location.
Hey, I got a purple spirit blue. Holy weapon, I got 7. Pretty cool.
The hell, Orin? Why do you sound like you ate a dream journal?
Petrichor. Damn it. I am not adjusting to linear time well. I am no longer emissary. I quit.
Shoot my fucking bullet.
You quit?
You can't do that. Really? Really, dude? Yeah, all that right.
Thought you'd ascended or something. Become a higher being.
What come we're gonna get this time,
I
guys?
didn't know you could quit being emissary.
Probably
Me
green.
either.
I'm guessing
But with the right motivation, anything is
good
starlight.
guy.
You'd be proud. I'm molted.
Oh, I have to know what you mean by molted.
Exactly what it sounds like. I wanted my body back. I wanted my will back.
Let's go. Hey, we're... Hey, alive. I'm gonna keep on walking on by. Fuck that wyvern. Fuck you, wyvern. Maybe I get a fucking light to the back. Oh, well.
We gotta find her. She only just found shoes, for Pete's sake.
Going back to
Got your
Dude,
location,
come on.
Oren.
Why are we playing the?
Never thought I'd
find
hear
the
from you
person in the
again.
game?
Scrambled
That was half
eggs.
the fucking final shape.
I meant to
Like, half
deliver
the-
a message, but can't remember what it is. I know the 9 will need a replacement emissary. They will not find one nearby on the X-axis. They will need to search a millennia up and down the Y.
Maybe people just come find us instead. I get this. Even though I just picked up the symbol.
My message found you.
You're just here, huh?
I'm Oren, once a
I
guardian,
was just here
like
like
you.
30 seconds ago.
When I last reached out to the Vanguard, I
were
warned
here.
you of the Nine's fallibility. The results of that fallibility are in play now, I think. You will fix it. But what isn't clear.
Oh, shit.
Everything I knew is scattered. My will, cleaved from service and rough-hewn clay. It wasn't bloodless, but I know I chose this for a reason. I did. In my memory, when I touch my hand to the moment, I am overcome with dissonance, and another shape, buried in noise, assuming my place. I must speak sharpness to the Drifter. A tint on knowledge held, but still unknown. I'll need your help hunting down the fate that brought us here.
Shapes and numbers. That's right. Okay. This is how we're doing kindergarten.
So, Oren,
Destiny
you
kindergarten
quit
edition.
and
We did
now
the
you
final
just
shape.
here?
It's like a bunch of triangles.
Mitosis.
So now we're doing
Annoying you
numbers.
had to see me like this now.
Killing off three.
Scrambled eggs and someone else's
Guys,
shoes.
three. Fuck you.
How have you
No,
been?
We're gonna bring you back from
Oh,
dead grave. Put you back
busy.
in the grave. because you
Feet
belong.
planted on the ground more often than not. Seeing someone new these days.
Good. Good for you. Can't say the same. I've been too busy corralling my electrons. Who are you seeing?
It's,
That's gonna be a
Eris
fucking
Morn.
brave battle. We got to choose between Oren and fucking Eris. Who's
You
gonna
have a
decide
type,
fucking
Drifter.
Drifter
I'm happy for
fucking
you
mom.
both. Really.
That's gonna be a fucking. That should have been a fucking. Fuck the fucking. Drifter. Open your fight.
Let's raise fast.
Hey, my green. You're getting my green. I'm not going straight, so I got for actually.
Got like fucking parrot I got y'all can consider that one.
I mean, they're clearly very upset, and I don't blame them. Abduction is terrifying. I still haven't been able to suss out why talks with the exiles went south. I mean, these are poor circumstances for negotiation.
The readings on Kepler are still spiking. The singularity is still a threat. We'll need the Ionians' help if we want to open that lock.
Oh my god. Really?
That's just as many researchers as the Emeritus said there would be. Didn't lose anyone.
Give me a fucking hero.
That's a relief.
I wonder if you might shed some light on something while we're still learning the language. This settlement is obviously well established, over decades if not centuries, but I see little in the way of weapon emplacements or true fortifications. Has there been no conflict all that time?
That's the gist I'm getting. The Vex are new, and the Elixni, well, they used to have a working trade relationship. Armed conflict is new for the locals. You got my favorite thank you! Nice work, Guardian. You reunited the Ionians with their loved ones.
The scale of this problem concerns me. Our forces aren't so robust as to defend this whole settlement indefinitely, and defense is fruitless if we can't stabilize the singularity. We just discovered a lost colony. This discovery changes how we see our own system. How many others are out there?
Guardian, you've got an incoming call.
Fucking like these people are slow-mo, dude. Oh my
You've made
God.
great strides in communicating with the Ionians. We've learned their language has multiple origins. Little wonder it needs such effort. Understanding comes not a moment too soon. Between the Elixni and the Vex, the situation here is unstable. And we have so much to learn from them. I followed your example in translating. Script first, then words. These notes you recovered, unbelievable. The advances this outlines in gravitational manipulation, without the light. And that's only one thesis. I hope some of them at least will be amenable to returning to Earth.
The destructive activity in the agricultural zone is reading as Vex. They're the ones attacking the food supply.
Stop me if this one is obvious, but do Vex need to eat?
Not in any fashion we'd recognize.
Sounds like an empty life. Then this is just sabotage against the Ionians.
As if they weren't facing enough. The Nine, the Vex, and a singularity ripping the planet apart. That's too obvious a coincidence to ignore.
The Nine what?
Simply the Nine. They exist outside of time as far as we understand it. Difficult to confirm on the best of days.
protecting something. Guardian, watch out.
Poor me for adventure.
The Vex tended to just let me pass on by before you showed up.
Excuse me? The Vex ignored you. Lodi, how are you so adept with the Ionians' language? You said you've been here a few weeks, at best.
Oh, I was made for this. I'm a translator. I especially love languages I've never heard before.
I'm just put everything on the line. Fucking rip. Actually, taking a language I've never heard before, saying the list, and that could be like a fucking deep enough. And that fucking good.
I mean, really you'd be using Icebreaker with this build? Really be using Icebreaker with this build? Might just short really feel that should be using Icebreaker.
the Vex.
Not doing that. Okay, cool. Good job, Bungie.
There's the Vex.
Damn, man. This set of armor fucking... That's that much free on yeah.
There's the Vex. I hate when they do that.
Come on.
There's the Vex. Let's redirect and get that shield down. There's the Vex.
I get killed a whole bunch of shit using my fucking thing. Why didn't I get Devour out of that?
There's the Vex. I hate it when they do that. Guardian, let's redirect and get that shield down.
fucking Christ. Are you kidding me? Did not know the whole team was back. I got the whole that is
We should take a scan of that drive. See if there's any data stuck offline the Ionians need.
It's incredible. Terms I recognize mapped to advanced concepts, prefixes and suffixes as used in agricultural science. We can use this. Let me do some analyzing, but this is a huge missing piece to understanding the Ionians.
Under the circumstances, what keeps the Ionians here? We could begin evacuation proceedings. They would be safe back on Earth.
But they wouldn't be home. They could take a piece of Kepler with them, sure, but it's not the same.
Homes can be replaced, but lives can't.
The Ionians might feel differently about that. This place is sacred to them. The universe determined they belong here. Singularity or not, we can't tell people to pack up and leave yet. Not without helping people who have been stranded from the rest of humanity.
Agreed. No one's leaving until we learn more. Lodi, those Vex. You need to know who controls them. Her name is Maya, the Conductor. She was human once.
What's her objective?
On the surface, to return our current time to a more prosperous one. But her true motive is to reunite with her spouse.
Neither of those sound particularly sinister, but I take it it's what she's willing to do to achieve that goal.
Maya has an ability. She can control whoever she pleases. She's commanding the Vex, a normally leaderless faction, and she's even taken hold of our allies to turn them against us. If she's here, she can do anything to get what she wants.
I know. The exiles have gotten into the, progenitor ship.
It's the remnants of the colony ship they arrived in. Any vibrational disruption could dislodge... The ship the Elixni have taken over. You're saying it's the very one the Ionians came here in?
Part of it, anyway, what's left. They converted it to a permanent emplacement, but they still call it the progenitor ship. The mother of the Ionians. It's the source of all their tools. They put a little piece in every building. Every scientist gets a shot at the hull when they graduate. If the ship goes up, there's a lot the Ionians can't do. Do you have any experience with bomb disposal?
We've handled plenty of mines before. This shouldn't be a problem.
Style of ship is quite old. Even with only this much left, it's incredible. I haven't seen anything like it. The material could have been affected by the time anomaly here. That could account for the relatively good condition.
As a frame of reference, how old would you say it is compared to your ships?
Easily hundreds of years.
Oh.
That equipment sure looks elixir. Let's see if we can tease it through. Right, Captain? We must be doing some real damage if they're deploying like this.
Mines. If even one of them goes off, it threatens the entire material supply for the settlement. Anomalous energy signatures. Good work, Guardian. The Ionians are safe because of you.
We haven't put a scratch on the House of Exile. The Ionians say the Archon's only out to speed up the Singularity's growth. He's just gonna throw more gas on the fire.
The Guardian will be able to stabilize the Singularity once we get through. There are too many problems, and all of them are connected.
You have no idea.
Unless you have any ideas, then we have to consider evacuation. Reunification with humanity, after centuries apart.
Centuries? No. No, them coming to Earth would be existentially disoriented.
Lodi, please don't mistake me. This is the Ionians' home. We have to believe there's a way for them to return safely.
And what if there isn't?
They found you so fast. My name is Orin. My name was Nasan R. Was Nasya Sawa. What do you call yourself, stranger?
Lodi, pleasure. Miss Orin, do you know something about who brought me here?
I know you will be elected to become something impossible. Your molecules have already volunteered.
I'm sorry, my molecules?
I was the emissary as you are, and will become the same. I quit, and it left me transmuted. I think if I can help you adjust, I can reclaim my mind.
Emissary for who?
The beings in your dreams.
I don't know what you're talking about.
People saying this is good.
Orin, can you fight?
Persimmon! Oh, yes. Lodi, you can help. Can you see down the Valley of Time? 2 minutes ahead.
I am very sorry, ma'am, but I do not know what you're saying.
Take your time, Orin. Guardian, draw out Maya's Vex. The Vex signals Dean Rebecca provided are cloaked. Something's not right. Vex outposts are usually interlinked. Take these ones down first, and it will weaken the others in hiding.
Weird. Place.
Here's the Vec McClure was talking about. clear up the signals in the area, and bam! We have the location on a bigger boss. And we can use that one to get to the biggest boss. Let's go. So, we think there's a Strangelet capsule at the ritual site Dean Rebecca told us about. Do you think it was there all along?
It's possible. The way the Ionians talk about dark matter, like even elementary particles of the universe contain a spirit in their way.
The capsule is better this way. It's fading for me, but I hear the singularity as well, in the distance.
Like a groan. You hear it too?
Ionians moving through their settlement. I've been constructing a theory. It needs work, but the nascent form is this. After the collapse, few people were leaving Earth. More recently, we would notice. And the Ionians are truly humans. I think they must have come here during the Golden Age. Maybe even before.
You keep saying that word, collapse? I've never heard the Ionians say Golden Age or anything like it, but they've mentioned a span of time that was good. Better? Could be it.
Lodi, you said your vocation was translating. Now that you've added the Ionians to your repertoire, how many do you speak?
Fluently 4, passively 9, only written 2. Not many folks to speak them with these days. I grew up speaking 3 at home. I learned the others in school. Here and there, anyone can teach me. Those 2 written ones, maybe I can learn how to pronounce them. The Ionians were overwhelmingly kind when I arrived. They've never seen anyone they didn't recognize.
More than that, the Ionians are the only ones who know anything meaningful about what's beyond the altar, and are willing to speak to us about it.
How do we protect them? They can't stay like this, but they can't go either.
Your continued interference has been noticed.
The Conductor. Even out here, anyone who stands in the way of restoring your new golden age ends up trampled. You're here to make things worse.
Am I? I understand our designs for the future seem mutually exclusive to you. But I have ignored the Guardians since Nessus.
What power does this Maya bear? It's hives and nausea. Whatever paracausality she wields is fundamentally rule-breaking.
You chase a villain of your own imagination. My goals are not against you. They are above you. Now, leave us.
She's still going to throw everything she has to get us out of the way. Jade Lord incoming!
Gotta go around to like ground man. Like, technically, that enemy just knows to do it because it's the fucking best thing they have. Why sit here and blink away at me? Run up into the ground and I'm here. Flying across the map, usually throw a fucking hole and I die.
Io wants to return us to the Golden Age. The Ionians haven't talked about it. When was the Golden Age?
It ended centuries ago. There's reason to suspect the Ionian ancestors arrived before it began. Imagine watching the world end from the edge of the system.
What world?
Earth.
When?
What do you mean, when?
I mean, what do you mean the world ended?
There is no way you don't know.
Stop.
How long ago? How long? When did the world end?
So many records were wiped out. We don't have an exact number. Hundreds of years ago.
They're gone. Are you kidding me?
Obviously,
Just like that?
like eventually lives on.
There was an apocalypse, and it's ancient history,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Quite a bit, actually, but
But didn't someone think to etch a
Roman
date
Empire kinda
in a
collapsed.
stone or something
Ancient,
helpful?
Like Chinese empires collapsed back in the day.
There's no time
Egypt
capsules? No
collapsed back
bunkers?
in the
Just
day.
gone?
I mean, yeah, there's still time capsules. Like this one is a time capsule. It was invented long before the time. You know.
And I can't undo
Still,
anything.
like ancient buildings and stuff around. It's just like every other civilization that collapses. It happens. It's just a thing. It just happens, bud. You should know this.
Lodi. That would have never been possible. Surely you know this.
No. I don't know.
No, even though it was like born in like the fucking 60s and 70s and we just got out like World War II and like
You're
I
not the
know
first
about
person to
ancient
wake up lost.
Egypt and ancient
I'll tell you what I tell the
Mesopotamia
others.
And, you know, ancient Rome and ancient Greece.
The Golden
like,
Age rose
these are all
and
like the
fell,
golden
and
ages they
then
had, and
so
then
did the
fell
Dark
and stuff,
Age.
too. You know, ours can't do that. No.
There were few of us then, and survival barely eked out. But we did. Humans live. We built a city. In time, there will be more.
There were hundreds.
Millions, but
I know.
there were thousands of cities, but
Can you tell me what you do remember?
guess what, bud?
What does it matter now?
You should have died. We built civilizations in the stars. We have fucking
I'm sorry.
city and fucking Neptune. Shit.
That was...
How the fuck is city and
Sorry.
Neptune? But it happened. We get it. We get it. See this guy? See this?
It's such a simple question, but
Wait. There's a city there.
I know.
A gas giant. Well, it's a gas
I-
giant, or ice giant. There's a city.
you remember stars.
Dumb.
I used to drive out into the country to see them. As bright as they were hundreds of years ago.
Hey, you're supposed to be staring at stars. There's like no stars in the sky. Well,
Oh, always used to take my breath away.
cotton candy fucking colors.
Just looking up, realizing
The stars.
all over again how much more was out there that nobody saw.
No stars in the sky. The stars are the same as they were 100 years ago, but I don't see
These
stars.
stars aren't such a wonder anymore. Out here.
I've been here for like 2 weeks and I already figured it out every day. 'Cause
There
I'm
are
just the
still
bestest ever.
mysteries.
Yeah, we're the bestest ever. All of us, the three of us, the bestest ever, the three bestest ever.
identity is so tied to this place, to this work. I wonder if they would be happy if we evacuated them to the city. To take them away from it would be the same as if we left Soul and the Traveler behind. Our purpose becomes null.
I need a little air.
There we go. Problem taken care of.
Guardian, come find me in the temple.
Lodi, are you there? Everything okay?
No. I can't go back. How long ago was the collapse? Were any of you there?
No one alive was there.
Already bad.
We can still see skyscrapers.
Already bad for safety.
What cities?
None. The collapse was centuries ago, Lodi.
God.
This is bad. This is extremely bad.
Lodi?
Just put the damn thing in the thing. I need to figure out how to work this. Just my luck. Of course it's broken.
Check outside. There might be another. If we can't get through, we're never going to reach the anomaly.
This is very, very bad. I could handle abduction, but this, I'm imperiled. I can't return. I have to abandon Odysseus protocol.
We've cleared the path for the Ionians to approach their field study site once more. One of them said thank you to me as they were walking by. Lodi mentioned teaching them some phrases. He's been helpful. The Ionians approach science as faith. Utmost belief in understanding through study. Certainty not in the result, but in the process. And in their faith, room for failure. The necessity of it to try again with new understanding. I think I should follow my intuition with Lodi. I should form a new hypothesis.
Much with like kinetic terminals, please. It's gonna be like the solo auto, right? It's gonna be before we get it. You don't get. Yay! Legendary shard, the fucking enhancement core, fucking green. It's trapped on top of that stuff. The enhancement core mask. Green enhancement. Legendary go away.
What's going on?
I want you all to know, at once, that I sincerely apologize. I withheld the nature of my arrival. It was for the sake of the place I'm in service to. My people protect many secrets, but now it's clear I'm too imperiled to continue this deception. I've concluded I'm in deep shit.
Oh no, I'm nice and lamb. No. I'm nice and lamb. This thing's fucking deep shit. We got
Miss Ray, you explained how Guardians used to be just people who died and then were reborn. You said they forgot everything about their old lives. Maybe part of you knows you can believe me.
Out with it, Lodi.
My people and I discovered a signal in deep space which connected to an object we found under our city. It brought me here. All the way from the space age before the collapse. I'm from the past.
How?
I picked up a phone.
oh, cutscene. Oh, here we go. What do we got?
I felt the ringing more than I heard it. The when and where doesn't matter anymore. It's all gone. What does matter is that the unknown was calling. Long distance. I knew if I didn't pick up that phone, I'd regret it for the rest of my life. But whatever was on the other end wasn't chatty. Reached out, pulled me through time and space. I should have been afraid. Because it was one horror show after the next. I was skipping around like a needle across the record, jumping from track to track because of my will was not my own. But I wasn't afraid. Not of death, not of aliens, not of whatever this was.
Only the Vex have come close to time travel, but not like this.
Can you go back?
Not as Neon.
Oren's right. I don't think I can now.
Eons ago, the Nine gave me something. Said I'd know what to do with it when the time came. Now, I ain't above looking a gift horse in the mouth. But this horse, well, it ain't got no mouth. You've seen it. That haul I got strapped to the back of the derelict. Time came and went. I all but gave up. Thought I was doomed to drag half a planet's worth of dead weight behind me until old Soul froze over. But listen, hero. Ever since we got here, something's been scratching at the back of my brain. The haul's acting up. I don't reckon I know what to do with it, but I've got a thought. You could go so far as to call it an inkling. You've banked a lot of moats over...
They couldn't finish the dialogue, he just... Okay. Sure. Like, you He even has the fucking character finish the dialogue. It's kind of
I hear you had a run-in with that Archon fellow. Or his cutouts, anyway. Apparently he's the leader of these exiled Elixni, but nobody's seen him in a long time. Real recluse. The Ionians say he can speak through the mouths of his followers. Like some kind of psychic thing. But that's absurd, right? Have you seen this little ventriloquist act? Huh. Well, I'll believe it when I see it myself. I suggest you do a little bang and burn to draw out their leadership. Once we know exactly who we're dealing with, we can do a more realistic threat assessment.
I haven't been very deep into the Exiles' Accord. They aren't fond of visitors. This architecture seems a little out of the box.
We've dealt with the Elixni houses before, but this does feel different.
Lodi, I need to be frank.
Oh, the same.
I don't buy your story.
Yeah. Well, you don't know the half of it. If I wasn't me, I also wouldn't buy my story.
What do you know about whatever brought you here?
Nothing. I woke up here in a singed suit after the most insane fall of my life. It seems the local Elixni had developed a parallel form of teleportation. They're using dark matter to create portals. If we want to infiltrate their sphere of influence, we'll need that capability. Mr. Drifter says you've got the skills for a smash and grab, so I suggest we go loud. Get us a sample of that tech and we'll be in business.
I have plenty of samples. Take all my 500 pictures that I have. And also.
This must be the House of Exile's new teleportation tech. It's mounted in an old cannon frame. That's handy. Scans show the power cell and space inverter have been tampered with. Those mechanisms have dark matter cores. They'll wear out fast. It looks like this mobile unit creates an entangled link between a jump pad and wherever you're aiming. Just be careful what you point it at.
Good work out there.
There we go.
You've got some real moves. Normally, agents
now
that
move
skilled
on
at
with
wet
the game.
work have checkered pasts. Makes me wonder how you came to be so dangerous. With expanded access, we can investigate those Elixni in earnest and find the truth about this so-called Archon. I've got some ideas on that. Catch up with me later to get started.
No, still no kinetic tremors, and I'm never gonna fucking see that one. Fucking cancel a fucking Scooby game. We got Smokey over here figuring the shit out. There it goes. Bestow the power with the witness itself to be all of that. Nothing to do or never meant to witness the fucking party. Please stow their power up. Please like fucking train, fucking oh, you're in strategy. You can do that shit at will, basically. You can keep fucking flying, right? And can always fucking hang me up. Suffocated to do that. They had a gun like they fucking wanted super to do that kind of shit. Killed a fucking mate. Where is my flying stupid fucking gun?
Guardian, I've made myself a contact within the Elixir ranks. Apparently not everyone is happy with the way things are being run.
You little sleuth.
That's the idea. Anyway, there's apparently a power station nearby feeding a lot of juice into something off-site.
Got it. I'm reading high levels of arc energy.
It's mixing with signatures matching the singularity.
Oh god. Maybe. Oh.
All right, Guardian, this has to be the house's power plant. There's a massive current moving through the cables around us. And gravitons.
My informant Keelsk tells me that power is going straight into a warship.
If we can get to a power plant's controls while it's charging their ship, we can send a lethal surge to it from here before it ever leaves port.
Crafty. And it'll buy time to hunt down the Strangelet capsule in the Accord. If we stop the singularity from expanding, stabilize Kepler, maybe they'll stand down.
Yeah, fat chance we talk a psycho like that off a ledge. He's a true believer in whatever psychos believe in.
They aren't leaving us many options. We need to reach the anomaly.
Deathless, why have you come? Glimpses are seen of your actions, but your motive ever shrouded. When my house found Soul, saw the great machine with your world, we left in defeated peace.
Fair point. She put up a fair bargain, Mr. Archon, for you guys. Real fair argument.
It looks like this station is actually drawing some form of power from these native cyto colonies. So, the slimes are regenerating?
This whole place is wired like a rat's nest. It's worse than a ship.
Deathless was foretold. See how they must kill as prophesied? Killer sight warned me of this final test. I'll be resilient, my house.
Guardian, patch me into a console and I can override that barrier.
They're piping in splinter mines. Crazy sons of crabs are gonna cause a damn cave-in.
You're on bomb defusal, Guardian.
Well, Vast sure likes to talk. Making a show of us barging into his house. Maybe he'll pull his moxie out from under him and let some intel slip.
Unless he sees that coming. All this prophecy talk. Back in my day, you kill a fella fair without knowing the future.
You think he's really clairvoyant?
To alarm you, but a mine is getting dangerously close to detonating.
Okay, Guardian, we need to find a way to overload that control panel.
Once we do, the immense surge of current will wreak havoc on whatever warship the house is trying to power up.
Probably why they tried to blow us up. I guess they're trying to unplug. We should hustle up. I think you gotta roll up and do that ball thing. Go on.
Like vile Vex, the Deathless is violence-driven. They cannot be turned away by reasoned words. Only blood.
Mighty Archon, we hear your prophecy. The Deathless kneels before the Giver with your blessing. Just open the way.
Will what now?
This was not our tricks. You conspire with metal invaders to keep us from the Giver. To draw our house into folly. Show your Archon true faith. These worlds slip into unknown spaces, as I have seen it. Exiles with it. Their death is fated to be reborn.
what's your next plan? Stand there with the guns pointed at each other until someone gets cold feet?
So the Archon didn't take the bait, but he mentioned being kept from the Giver. Sounds like, despite their push to the Singularity, something's still cutting them off from it. That means we don't have to rush right in unless they make a move. Maybe there's somewhere else we can apply pressure.
You're a kid. Those things been shooting at you since you landed on this dump, and you still haven't pulled your piece.
That's right. Unlike you, I don't prefer a gun to solve my problems when questions work just as well.
Enough! We may have knocked out their power, but the Archon's still out there. We'll need to be ready when they make their next move.
You sure your informant ain't running us around in circles, Square?
Kiosk is risking a lot just to speak with me. And I vetted them, of course.
Yeah, you're probably right. All those ones that tried to kill us are just bad apples.
People aren't all one way or another.
Oh, God.
That's what makes us interesting.
We'll continue this tomorrow.